They say the last train on Platform 9 doesn't go anywhere good. I should have listened. My name is Sarah, and this is the story of the worst night of my life. The night I took the midnight train.
It started like any other Thursday. I was working late at the office in downtown Chicago. By the time I packed up, it was already 11:47 p.m. The streets were empty, just me, the cold November wind, and the distant sound of a police siren. I hurried down the steps to the subway station. 8 minutes to catch the last train home. The station was unusually quiet. No one at the ticket booth. No security guard. The fluorescent lights flickered overhead. I swiped my card and pushed through the turnstile. Platform 9. 3 minutes until the train. That's when I noticed something strange. Fresh graffiti on the wall, still dripping with paint. It said, "Don't take the midnight train." The paint was still wet. Someone wrote it recently, very recently. I heard the train approaching in the distance. An old woman sat on a bench near the stairs, long black coat, staring straight ahead, not blinking. "Did you write that?" I asked. She didn't respond. Slowly, she turned her head toward me. Her eyes were completely white. No pupils, no irises, just white. "You shouldn't be here," she whispered. The train pulled in with a screech. I looked back, but she was gone. The bench was empty. The doors opened. I stood there, frozen. "Get in or don't," a voice called, "but make up your mind." A conductor stood inside. Tall man in an old-fashioned uniform from the 1950s. "This train goes to Riverside, right?" "Eventually," he said with a thin smile. Something about his smile made my skin crawl, but I stepped into the train. The doors slammed shut behind me. I was the only passenger. The train lurched forward. I was the only passenger. The lights flickered, once, twice, then stayed on, but dimmer. Through the window, tunnel walls rushed past. We should have reached Belmont by now, but we didn't stop. We didn't even slow down. I walked to the conductor's compartment. "I think we passed my stop," I called out. I pushed the door open. The compartment was empty. No conductor, no driver. Who was driving this train? I ran back through the car. That's when I noticed them. They hadn't been there before, I was certain. But now, at least a dozen people sat throughout the car. All completely still. All staring straight ahead. All with the same white, empty eyes. "Hello?" I called out. One man in a business suit slowly turned his head. "You shouldn't have gotten on," he said. A woman spoke without looking. "The midnight train doesn't go back." A child in the back giggled, a horrible, hollow sound. "You can get off at the next stop, but you won't like where it takes you." The train began to slow down. Through the window, a platform approached. But it wasn't any station I recognized. And then I saw the figure standing on the platform. It was me. I was standing there, wearing the same clothes, holding the same bag, staring at the train as it pulled in. "That's not possible," I whispered. The doors opened. "Last stop," the conductor's voice echoed. All the passengers turned to look at me at once. "Get off," they said in unison, "or ride forever." I ran for the doors and jumped onto the platform. The train pulled away immediately. I turned to look for the other me, but the platform was empty. I was alone.
So, folks, what did you think of this story? Will Sarah escape this curse, or will she become part of this haunted train forever? If you enjoyed this story, smash that like button, share it with your friends who love horror stories, and don't forget to subscribe for more spine-chilling tales. Drop a comment below and let me know, would you board the midnight train? I'll see you in the next story. Until then, stay safe, and remember, some journeys are better left untaken.